Do you believe Black Lives Matter enough to save one? Well, now here's your chance because the LAPD is currently helping gangbangers frame an innocent senior citizen. Right now, there are almost 2.5 million people incarcerated in the prison system, and between 2 and 10% of those people are innocent. I could become the next innocent victim to be incarcerated by the wrongful doings of the LAPD. You see, my friend is a victim of elder abuse. And elder abuse victims are like battered women. They just don't want to turn their abusers in. This son has no regard for life. He kills innocent animals. As a kid, he was a gangbanger, the shooter for his gang. But now he's married a church girl, and they commit elder abuse against the dad, making him sign papers without letting him put his glasses on, even try to see what they did. Got loans on his home and got all the equity out and bought a mansion while they make him live in squalor. And his yard is so overgrown it's beginning to look like Vietnam. Started giving him flashbacks from when he was in the war. Meanwhile, they got the gang-banging son, his gold-digging wife living in this gated community. And he's got his meth-cooking, wife-killing gang buddy running his sober living home operation in his dad's home. James even moved his lady in and her kids. Who moves their kids into a home full of male drug addicts? They make the dad sit in back and pay the bills in this converted garage that's junky and rodent infested and falling apart. But now the son needs money to pay the property taxes on his new mansion. So they wanted to get me out of the way since I'm the only one who ever looks out for the old man. So the son hid his dad's dog in his workshop he won't allow his dad to have a key to. And he stole my 5-month-old puppy just to start some mess. Then Daniel gets his gang buddy James Grant, 6'4", 6'5", jail yard bodybuilder with the prison tats, to attack me. James Grant ran over me with his crew cab truck while I was on my bicycle. Thank God he missed my leg, but he got the back tire, rendering the bike inoperable. Then the guy got out of his truck. He picked me and my bike up at the same time and slammed us down into these cactus. He slammed me down so hard a ring I was wearing actually broke in half, while another ring, stone, got a crack in it. I whipped out my cell phone and called 911, but the guy bashed my cell phone right out of my hand. He kept coming after me. I was scrambling away from him so hard I put these holes in my sock trying to get away. But he kept coming after me. Even put a hole in my shirt. I finally picked up this tool that was in my bike basket and I fought him off. I fought off his blows and made my way into my boyfriend's house. Even my pants were unsnapped. But meanwhile, the guy's girlfriend's out telling the cops that I'm the bad thing. So him and the meth-cooking madman and his sober-living dopesters all lie to the cops and say I'm the bad person. And the cops don't bother to investigate. There was a camera right there that showed everything, but they wouldn't bother to look at it. Said they'd take me to jail. Me, the innocent do-gooder, the person who's walked for AIDS. I save animals. I build houses for Habitat for Humanity. I save people's lives. I work helping kids stay on track and going to school, helping them get into college. Meanwhile, they are just getting away with the elder abuse. They put me in jail, and the cops started actually falsifying paperwork for the people. Then the cops planted their phony evidence in my property bag. They served me a ticket for failing to appear on May 18th. It was May 16th. It wasn't even May 18th yet. but they were serving me a ticket for failing to appear on May 18th when they would hold me captive in the courthouse and not allow me to go to court. Then the cops actually came into my home while they had me locked in jail and attempted to delete evidence from my computer that would exonerate me. But believe me, doesn't just happen to me. This happens to so many people. 70% of convictions, wrongful convictions, are done from police doing bad stuff. Even the public defenders are in on it. They're supposed to be defending us, but they're whispering hints to the judge. My public defender tipped the judge off in the case she's not even representing me in that I was planning to ask for a continuance. Only I didn't ask for a continuance. I gave the judge 4 reasons to dismiss the case. She didn't bother to read what I gave her. She sat and made a big speech about how I was entitled for a continuance, and she was only going to give me this one. I didn't ask her for a continuance. I asked her to dismiss the case, but she didn't bother to read it because her mind is already made up. I am guilty like all black people. I am presumed guilty, and the police are going to do everything in their power to make sure that I am found guilty. Falsify evidence, plant evidence. My God, it just never ends. And it doesn't just happen to me. 70% of the wrongful convictions are from police misconduct. I asked God, why are you doing this to me, God? His answer was so I could stand up for everyone and help end this stuff. So if you help me with this fund, we can get together and stop all of this fraud. The county clerk's office is to blame for all of these things. They will let you file anything and not check one fact, allowing all these innocent people to go to jail. This is wrong. Please help us balance the scales of justice.